In 2025, I had a goal. My goal was to create at least 20 art pieces. Did I do it? Yes. Was it one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life? I'm so tired. I can sleep for 5 days straight. I think so. I'm just happy I got it done. There's some things that I'm very proud of. This is so freaking awesome. And there's some things that I kind of wish I didn't do. Whoa. You know, when you have a goal and you want to get it done, you do anything to get it done. And that's what I did. That's what I did. In this video, I'm gonna take you to the process on how I created 20 pieces of art. Okay, so it started early in 2025. I already had my trip planned to Japan, so I wanted to be inspired by my trip, and I wanted to come back and create my first body of work. I've never done this before. And I applied to a grant. I was like, why not? If I'm already gonna create this, let me apply for some funding and see if I can get something to help me create this new body of work, because this is gonna take a lot of money and a lot of time and energy. Luckily, I received the award. I received $10,000. $10,000. I was happy. I was more than happy. No way! Oh my! And once I received that $10,000, I got to work immediately. This is my first time going to a lumberyard to get some wood for projects. I've always gone to Lowe's and Home Depot, and not to knock them out, but they just don't cut it. Going to a legit place where I can get actual lumber and beautiful quality exotic pieces of wood to create these fine pieces of art that I'm going to create. I'm very excited about this because this is the first time I ever get to work with exotic woods. I think this is like a turning point in the wood pieces that I create. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Do you have anything lighter than that?
Yeah. While we're going by, that's a magnolia.
This one right here.
Yeah, that's all I got and all I might ever get.
So I guess if you sand this down, I think it'll pop. It actually does look nice.
I had a 14th an inch.
He's looking at you guys. Say hi.
Man,
Oh, some art?
here, my man, Darius Ruck.
Who?
Darius Ruck.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
That's the first time? Is it because I'm black?
No, you look like it.
Okay, guys. So it looks like I look like Darius Rucker. Okay, so this was not just any type of body of work. This was going to be something new. I wanted to do something different, something that I've never done before. I wanted to change my art practice. I wanted to create something that I've never created before. And I think that's why I got the grant, because they saw that I wanted to experiment and I wanted to try something different. With this money, I decided to get more into sculptures. I decided to expand my horizons from the 2 dimensions into the 3 dimensions. And it really paid off. As soon as I got the funds, I truly got to work, but I needed a wood shop. I needed somewhere where I can create these works of art without having any type of restraints. So I joined a place called the Charlotte Makerspace. It was a place where it was suited to do basically anything that you can imagine. Their wood shop was filled with all the type of tools and equipment that I needed to create the works of art that I had in mind. And in the process of joining this makerspace, I was able to meet so many cool people that helped me out throughout my journey. I was able to learn so much as well. In my membership, there's so many things included that you can elect to do, like learning how to use a laser machine. This was something that I've always wanted to do, that I had the opportunity to do so. I also had the opportunity to learn how to use a lathe, which is something that I always saw that thought it was really cool. And I was able to learn a CNC machine, which is something that a lot of woodworkers use to truly elevate their craft. So I didn't want to rush the process. I was learning a lot and I was gaining a lot of information in the beginning, and I wanted to start the process immediately, but I knew that I didn't want to rush. I didn't want to rush because I knew that I had a lot of time ahead of me. This was an experience. This was not just something that I wanted to do very fast. I wanted to move along with it in a manner that allowed me to take it all in. We're currently at the wood shop. I am about to start these new paintings, or keep saying paintings because I'm so used to keep doing paintings in my past, but now that I'm doing woodwork, I need to start saying art pieces. When I first started this journey, the beginning was extremely intimidating. I really didn't know what I was doing. I was learning a lot, and every single day I went to the makerspace, I felt like I was a beginner once again. And it was kind of annoying and frustrating, but I just knew that it was part of the process. And I had a short amount of time to create these 20 works of art for my show coming up in November. So I knew that I just had to take it day by day. But I try to have fun in the process, and I really did. I got to meet new people. I got to learn things that I never knew that I would ever learn. And I really pushed the boundaries. I really pushed my limits within myself, within my mental state, and within my creative side. And something that really helped me in this process is being able to have all of my designs ready so that when I did have the time to do them, I was ready to go and start the process. Creating 20 works of art is not the easiest thing in the world. I mean, some artists create 4 works of art in a year. I wanted to create 20. That seems a little crazy and kind of far-fetched, and it was. And I know it was something that I needed energy. I needed something to push me to that next level, to get that beast mode out of me. This is no sponsorship, but Celsius helped me out so much. I don't recommend this. I drank way too many of these this summer, and I got a little addicted. I have to admit, I did it, and I kept going, and I kept drinking. That sounds terrible. Now, mind you, I completed 20 new works of art while still running a business. That means still marketing, attending to other clients,
Kind of like a lounge little thing here. They've
Okay.
got like some couches and stuff.
working on other murals, so much other things. So many things that I can't even describe because I don't remember, because there's just so much to do. But I did it. I did it. And when you complete something like that, you have to just bask in it, and you have to just like be so proud of yourself. And this was it. I finally got to get it done, and I had an art show getting to show off all of my works. We made it to the day where I get to show the world what I've been working on for the past 6 months. And just mind you, I've never, ever have waited this long to show anyone my paintings or my works. Wow. Like, it still hasn't hit me yet, guys. It still hasn't like hit me, because it's like a proud moment and like, wow. And here's a glimpse into the behind the scenes that a lot of people just don't really see or understand. Wrapping up your work and preparing and preparation and just basically like handling the work to deliver it to the place that you want to show it off. I hope you get to see a little bit of what us artists have to go through, not just show up and just think that our paintings are just there. Made it to Providence Gallery, and guys, take a look at all of my wall space for my art. This is incredible. And I also get this small, well, not small, kind of like medium-sized room to showcase all of my artwork. This is so cool, and I am so excited. Oh man, guys, like, come on. This is so freaking awesome. Look at this. And with a lot of help from my friend Andrew and everyone who worked at the gallery, I was able to put up my show and get it ready for the November 1st reception. And I am so happy that I had that help, because if it wasn't for them, I don't think I'd be able to get this done by myself. Oh well, this is gonna be all right. So this is the.
Yeah, so not all of them, but I've got like 3. It's been all books. I might do that. Steady something, but you know they go up and down. I have really thought that happened. And again, and then you have to get creative.
This is like an incredible moment for me right now. I'm just so grateful, so proud. I created 20 pieces in 4 months, all inspired by my trip to Japan. And I'm just, just very happy to bask in this right now, be with people that I truly love, supporters of mine and people who I'm just meeting. So this is just really great to be here, to see my work come alive, to show people the work that I've been working on for the past 4 months. And it's just really incredible. So I'm very excited, very happy, and just very grateful. The exhibition is called True Form. Something that I really wanted people to get out of this exhibition is to see themselves in my work. I used wood as my primary canvas because I wanted to reflect that same embodiment that wood has. We are very different, we are very unique, and we all have our different grains. And that was the story that I wanted to tell using these different pieces of wood. Seeing people's reaction and seeing their reflection in my work and seeing my story come alive through their eyes is something that is very I guess empowering to me, and I really wanted them to see that as well. Since I started my journey, I've been blessed to have people who have supported me along the way, and this message is to you. I just want to let you know, thank you so much. Truly appreciate your support, your love, your words of encouragement. They keep me going, and whenever I feel down, whenever I feel like I'm lonely in this environment, you guys are there to lift me up. So I really want to say thank you. I truly am appreciative of you guys. I'm so grateful to have you guys have my back. So thank you so much. What is going on? And my final recap of 2025 and creating 20 new pieces. It was an experience. It was an experience that I would never forget. 2025 was one of the fastest years of my life. And they say when you have so much fun, time just flies by and you just don't even know where it went. I'm very grateful for it and I'm so happy for it. I sold a lot of my works. Out of the 20, I sold 9. It was an experience, it was a ride, it was a journey. And I am, just honored that I am an artist, that I can create every single day. And I can express myself freely with a new body of work, with taking risk, taking a chance. And I get to share that journey with you. So if you like this video and like some of my works, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I would love your support and it would really, really help me get out there. And if you like some of my work that you've seen in this video, make sure you check out my website at dreamdesignsart.com. Take care, and I hope to see you guys in the future. Bye.